Welcome to Cross Progression League, the debut on the sportiest stream. Hopefully all of you are doing well. I'm Sporty FC, and we've got a new league to present to all of you. Again, the Cross Progression League is here. A relatively young league in its first season. We're joining for week 2 action. Split into 4 divisions. A lengthy 6-week regular season, 7 matches in total. Before it gets to its playoff bracket, we've got quite the amount of action tonight. So welcome, one and all, to the debut of this stream on this. So the debut of this league on this stream. Our first match is Evolve Infinity and Krusty Crew Gaming Baja Blast. Both teams are currently 1-0. It was a 3-2 series victory last week for Evolve Infinity over Cookie Crew Esports. For KCG Baja Blast, a forfeit win last week over BMX Kaizen 2.0. Baja Blast still hasn't played yet this season, so we don't really know what this roster is going to bring, but when you see Slash and Drew on the same team, that should give you a good idea of the caliber of players that they have. This is not a team that's going to be making life easy, but Evolve Infinity recognizable because the remnants of the Evolve Exodia side, specifically Insane Dan jumping back in, who we have have not seen since Evolve Exodia. Running him is Cool, Quartzo PR, and Karma, who's on essentially every team at this point. Karma's been hopping over around different orgs looking for the right team for himself. Always finds a new one every single season. It's impressive, but we get to see him again. We get to see Quartzo, who we have definitely seen on the stream a long time ago. So it's fun to get to see these rosters again, both of them at 1-0 records. Both of them entering week 2 looking very, very solid. So we've got quite the great action for all of you here tonight. If you are looking for some great Rocket League, we have it here. As again, this is a best of 5 series, part of the regular season. So the Cross Progression League's first viewing on this stream. I think we got a pretty good matchup for all of you. KCG, by the way, if you don't know, Krusty Crew Gaming actually shares ownership with the Cross Progression League. Same owner for both of them, in Krusty Dog, who we've had cast a lot. We've never had her cast on this stream, though. Wouldn't be against having her join me, but again, another very recognizable member, caster, and just overall everywhere member. She's all over the place. When it comes to what she does, she runs Cross Progression, she runs KCG. Always good to see her org back on this stream. And so again, it's Evolve Infinity. Well, I think don't need much explanation for the Evolve org. That's a team that we know how good that team is. So I don't think there's too many questions on just how good they are. Again, when you got players like Dan, who himself, part of that Evolve Exodia team that did disband recently, hence why he's on now Evolve Infinity, but and a good player, really good player nonetheless. So I would hold him in high regard for what he can do. And they're part of Division 2, I believe this is their GC1, GC2 division. So I would expect Dan to be on the higher rank scale for that. I know he's definitely a high rank GC player, at least GC2. So I think they do have that advantage, at least in Evolve Infinity. But against Baja Blast, led by Slash and Drew, who, again, are longtime teammates. They know each other very well. Wouldn't hold too much against what they can accomplish. As we prepare for the matchup tonight. Again, it's our first viewing of the Cross Progression League, so again, another great league to have joining on. Well, we're always adding, I guess, for when it comes to leagues on this stream. There's always more added on all the time, so it's good to have them in. Although we're getting a message the roster tonight for KCG cut Baja Blast, Slash, Wavy, and Stravd. So that Slash Drew lineup, that Slash Drew connection, not actually being represented tonight. I think for KCG Baja Blast, they're not the favorites in this matchup. I would consider Evolve Infinity the favorites here. They've got Dan, Quartzo PR, and Cool joining in. So everybody in the lobby for this best of 5. And here we go. We gotta get things underway. Evolve Infinity on the blue, KCG Baja Blast on the orange, and our first viewing of the Cross Progression League. This is Season 1, Week 2, the 2nd Division. Both teams are 1-0. Only one will see their second win in their second week of action. Evolve Infinity, Krusty Crew Gaming Baja Blast, and a best of 5 series that's sure to excite all of you who will be interested in this relatively young league. As KCG trying to get things started early, they'll hold on the early offense, Slash trying to connect to that back wall, but again, I think players like Dan, you're going to see him take a lot of control, really play that midfield play. He's not a player who I really consider as ever, super aggressive or super defensive. He's just one of those players that plays the game how you would want to play it, plays that midfield more rather. He can size with just about any roster out there. But obviously, still trying to find that team that will be successful. Kind of like how Evolve Exodia was at the start of its run with Dan. It was him who actually was the sub for that team for a long time. He played so often, it was kind of like a fourth starter for them. Evolve Infinity, well, again, they got to be very happy that they have him as a captain. He's experienced, and he's just a good player as well, but they got to be careful right now, because nobody back. That net was open, and Corto PR was not ready for that one. Fortunately, it deflects wide, and KCG Baja Blast, well, they are starting off with a lot more offense, a lot more aggression. What can they do here as well? That's another pass. That's just off the bar. Shravd will go for net, and will take goal 1. Krusty Crew Gaming looking to prove me wrong, because they've got off to a blistering pace. They really haven't let up at any way. You expect a team of their caliber to continue that, but here goes Evolve looking for their chance. Cool. As he kept out off the back wall. It's still an infield play, but that one not really going all that far as Slash now. Corto will hear this one back. And Evolve Infinity looking for offense still. As an infield pass. Cool. And it's the first of the series for Evolve. They took their time to get themselves in that right position, and they never left that belay either. A huge goal and a huge moment for it. And things have evened up. Evolve Infinity haven't had that much offense to look at. They won't get a lot more here. Slash takes the lead back in his favor. And it's KCG who will continue to stay in the lead as a double commit from Evolve Infinity leaves that net open in the back post. And that lead for KCG Baja Blast has been reinstated. Though Evolve not looking to let it stay that way again. They just came off of a 3-2 win last week against Cookie Crew Esports. They'll definitely have a reason to not play that same way again. Again, they're trying to get as many defiant wins as they can. Again, for the players they have on their roster, they should be successful. But should and will are very different things. Oh, what a fake though. Corto PR saved by Shravd. As Corto looking for the up and down fake, there was bluffing that he was going to go for the air dribble. He didn't have any boost actually. It won't go very far. Shravd now dunked by Corto PR. Wavy keeping control will pinch this one away, and Evolve Infinity back on the ball again. Wavy chasing this one down. Infield play. Corto whiffed on it. And it's Dan who will pinch this one out. And KCG Baja Blast looking for another one. That one will bounce in front of the net and stay wide. As they'll go again with Slash. Got the dribble, but doesn't have cool beats. And Evolve Infinity will yet again look for the clears, but Every time, just going straight to KCG, Baja Blast. Not really keeping this possession. As Dan. Straved. Not able to get very far. Cool. Once again, looking for Insane Dan. But Evolve Infinity. Still looking for that second goal to tie things up. That one, looking for Cool, was Insane Dan, but going behind that player, it won't really help them all that much. They're still searching, though, as Insane Dan yet again looking to keep that ball away, but no one there to help him. Evolve Infinity running out of time. They're running out of opportunities as well. As KCG holds yet another one. This one pinched to the side. Time running low here. As Evolve Infinity have their opportunity. This one will stick in front of the net. Cool. Gets by Straved. Now he's got a little pop in front. That's gone over. Slash just gets a piece of it. And Evolve Infinity. Gotta keep things close. And keep things interesting. Can they get a goal? Quarto. Not able to get around Straved. KCG Baja Blast. Just need to let the ball hit the ground at this point and take game one. Cool. Unable to get a piece of it. Dan keeps it alive. And he'll keep this one going. The dribble. The high flick. Dan still on this. He gets a dunk on Straved, but he'll clear it away again. And Cool, without much to work with, will not be able to keep this one up. Krusty Crew Gaming Baja Blast have taken game one. Off to a good start here. Really came out of the gate swinging. By the time this game kind of cooled down, they were the ones in the lead. They're the ones that didn't have to prove it themselves any longer. And as we move into game number 2, it's KCG who are up by 1 in this series. On a scoreline of 11 shots to 5. Evolve Infinity relying heavily on Cool to get those goals. You have subs available. As they're actually, just speaking of subs, they're making a sub here. Karma's jumped in, and Dan will be subbing out, or Insane Dan will be subbing out. As C-Smike? Is that Vert? Did Vert go by? Is this Vert going by a new name? It might be. Is it C-Smike? It is. It's just Vert under a new name. Hello. Is it C-Smike? Is that how you pronounce it? I was gonna say, I don't think Vert would have ever left Evolve. I know you're the owner. Is it pronounced C-Smike? What is it? Well, welcome in anyways. Thank you so much. How's college going? Well, I'm happy you asked. That would have been very weird if you were just some random other person who is running Evolve. But no, it's going great. I'm enjoying it. It's a lot of work, but I'm enjoying it. It's fun. It's like school all over again. Which I know sounds weird, but it's school, but like you have more opportunities to do what you want to do. Maybe I should compare it more to like a summer camp in that sense. Still very fun though. As Evolve Infinity. She had some early chances there, but they didn't really talk too much about them. I was too busy talking with you guys about college. By the way, if you guys are wondering, yes, that is where I am. I'm in a dorm right now, so. Hence why the room looks very crowded and there's a bed behind me. It's not my bed, actually. It's my roommate's bed. He's cool, though. My roommate's cool. You actually might meet him if he ever shows up during the middle of this match. As Evolve looking for that infield pass again. Corto blocked by Slash. KCG Baja Blast will pinch this one out. As Corto PR. Actually a good first touch, but a bit too slow to get to it, and too committed there for Evolve Infinity. Again, they have subbed in Karma for Insane Dan. Obviously thinking that something needed to change in this roster. Oh, it's C-Smoke. There you go. That's what it is. Thank you. I don't mind calling you C-Smoke or Vert. You're gonna hear me call you Vert way too often. I'm sorry. By the way, if I ever call you Vert, because it's C-Smoke now. No worries. Well, thank you for joining in. I was wondering if it was you or not. I hope all's going well. That's a bad touch! Oh, KCG nearly got that one in! A huge mistake! Wavy! That's bounced off the post! And Evolve Infinity survive on defense. I don't know how on earth they got to there, but they found a way to get to it. Is it another chance on? It's a whiff! It's a goal for Karma! And Evolve Infinity will take the lead halfway through the game. It was a pretty light touch too from Karma, just slash, didn't read it. And that's about as surprising of a goal as we can get at this point. I was expecting a lot more to have to go into the first goal of this game. But mistakes do happen. It's all about how you bounce back from them. As we saw in our last game with Evolve Infinity, they were starting that comeback, but ultimately when it mattered most, they could not get the goals they needed. KCG have half the game to get that goal back, and they're already searching for it. That infield pass will not connect, but I like the team chemistry they're going for. As they still look upfield, it will be Shravd, who doesn't have much in the tank there just to get it away. Karma helping him out. Wavy now to the back wall. Dunked on Quarto, but still not in. Now he's cleared it by. It will be collected. At least for Evolve Infinity it will be. KCG Baja Blast. Sitting on defense, sitting with very little. As yet another chance falls through. Slash. That's a high pop, and it will set up Shravd. Wavy to the corner. Still searching is Wavy. As I heard about Karma taking in the casting, I hope he's enjoying it. I've actually not heard him yet. I'm sure he's doing just fine though. And hey, if he ever wants to work with me, I am always open to it. I love working with new people. So if he ever wants to join me for a match, well, feel free. I'm always up for having guests. I'm usually alone. I'm usually all alone up here. So please, if you guys want to join me for matches, feel free to do so. If you want to see my schedule, by the way, I think it's ! schedule. I want to see what my schedule looks like. As that shot in off the bar, slash. As the answer for KCG Baja Blast. Inside the final minute as well. And Krusty Crew Gaming. Not letting go here. Evolve Infinity not done with their look on offense, but KCG looking to take the lead, take that go-ahead goal. Could be a huge game for them if they can do it. As Shravd looking for slash. Oh my, that was perfect. It's beauty to my eyes. Shravd and slash right from the get-go knew what they were doing. And you can't make up that kind of play. That's just simple. Well played, Rocket League. As also hello in chat, TARDIS. Oh, Krusty has my schedule. Thank you, Krusty. That's very sweet of you. And my schedule's changed since last summer. As KCG looking in field, Wavy unable to find the nets. Quarto booms this one away. It's a bouncing ball though, and maybe KCG have a chance on this. Cool though. The long clear. It's a very weird touch from Shravd, but fortunately, it's not too close to his net where it goes in. And they'll get another one, courtesy of Wavy. That will secure game 2. KCG Baja Blast not only looking to prove me wrong, but to take this series in a 3-0 sweep. And, Cross Progression League's first time on this stream. Maybe a very quick entry. Whatever it is, though, KCG Baja Blast have been the better team so far. I don't think anyone can doubt that. Even with the sub change for Evolve Infinity, hasn't made a difference to the fact that the shooting is wildly out of proportions. It's 11 shots to 4. They're not winning, they're not playing well, they're not connecting. And it's KCG Baja Blast who are. As we are getting another insane. Nice. Getting another sub in here. Insane Dan's coming back in. And this time, he's replacing Corto PR. Infinity may be thinking of all their matches this weekend? What do you mean? Like they're gonna play all their matches this weekend? I don't know if that's a good idea or not. I don't know what you mean by that. Krusty! If it means they're playing all their matches this weekend, that's impressive. And I'm assuming that's not how that works. Anyways, we're going into Game 3. And for Evolve Infinity, they need at least some sort of a win here. They're in a bad position. The KCG Baja Blast, well, they have won by tight margins. It's been consistent from KCG. They've had a lot more shots. That itself has not been very close. And Evolve Infinity, they need chances. They need many chances. Again, in the last game, they only had 4 shots on net. You just can't rely with that few shots on targets. KCG, again, had double-digit opportunities. So there's a big difference right now between these two teams. KCG, just more willing and more likely to find that net. And as they continue to attack, continue to search, they'll find their chances. Evolve Infinity just trying to block them out. As Evolve Infinity, they're in the Champions Cup. They are not in the Champions Cup. That is Evolve Skylight, who's in that tournament. Different Evolve team. Infinity is not. That's Skylight you're thinking of. That's a different team. As KCG looking up the back wall. It's a good infield pass. Cool there. Though dunked out of the way. Karma. Kept high. As a bounce in front. It's pinched out. Karma in free space, but he needed to put that on target. Completely missed. And Slash will be back in time. It's not a very good 50, though. KCG Baja Blast. And they keep this ball going. Evolve, infield, Insane Dan, dunked up by Straubed. And the Krusty Crew Gaming side continuing to find success as Wavy. And yes, Karma's on a different team as well. As I said, he is on literally any team you can. He's on a million different teams right now. It's tough to keep up. I know he was on Affinity Sapphire at one point. I think he's on. I know he was also on Team Evo. I don't remember what team he's on right now, but I know he's on a couple different teams. As KCG still searching, Evolve will clear it back though. That's just gonna fall in front for Straubed, and he'll keep control. As KCG Baja Blast, who are still searching, still asking, but Evolve, it's a bump in front. The shot not on, and it will stay wide. KCG getting yet another clear out, another pass, Wavy to the top left corner. He could not have slotted it any better. It was a tough shot too. He had a defender all over it. But you don't write up perfect shooting like that. And it's KCG Baja Blast in the lead. Once again, halfway through a game. They're taking their time and getting these opportunities. But when they do come, they do so well at keeping Evolve Infinity away that it doesn't make too much of a difference. All they really care about this one is the fact that they are the ones in the lead, that they need to hold that. As yet another chance, bouncing in front, Straubed will take goal 2. And you can only think that things are going to get worse for them as time goes on. At least for Evolve Infinity. Because it almost certainly is. As they look for another one off the bar. It was a great infield idea. Slash just needed to put that one under. The fact that he's missed that angle, actually quite impressive from how close he was. But again, I don't think he's too concerned. As another infield pass, that one bounces out of the way. As that one pinged across, dropped on the end of it. Insane Dan now. And he pulled Evolve Infinity together here in Game 3 to keep the series going. And I found out a team. Karma's on Evo Velocity for the Champions Cup. He's on a different team. As Infinity's still searching! Oh, what a dunk! Cool's got the air dribble, and he's forced his way through. Maybe Light may not be the prettiest, but I think he's pretty happy with that one. Had to work very hard to get that goal. And KCG Baja Blast, now their lead is only at 1. Gonna get a little bit tougher here. Evolve Infinity have openings! That's up the bar. So close and yet so far. Evolve Infinity will search for more. Karma looking to get things started. Up off the back wall. An early challenge for KCG Baja Blast. We'll keep him away. Stravd. Gonna pinch out Cool. Now Insane Dan. That one only as far as Wavy. But it's Evolved still. Stravd bunked out of the way. And KCG were only moments away from a 3-0 sweep from their second win of the season and the first one where they haven't had a forfeit win. Dan. Stravd been faked out. Here's his chance. Cool. Keeps them alive. Evolve Infinity. Score late. And off the fake as well. A beautiful touch from Insane Dan. He drew it up. And they put it into execution. And Game 3 still has life in it. But KCG maybe can end it here. Slash off the post. It was saved away. And we go to overtime for first and maybe final time. That is if KCG wins this game. Evolve fighting through. Keeping this series going, but KCG won it over. Stravd's shot kept out by Dan. And Evolve Infinity just looking to play consistency. That's all that matters at this point. So still a whole series ahead of these teams. Evolve need to be the ones to take it. Dan. Slash. KCG back on the ball, but not for long as Cool will keep it out. Stravd, last one back. Whiffed on the clear, but it actually will hurt them. Wavy whiffed it. It was a standing ball, but the pressure got to him. And Evolve Infinity have won it in OT. The series stays alive. If it was a relatively simple clear, Wavy overthought it. And that means the series continues. We go to Game 4. Still, there's an opportunity to win this tournament. You do well, but again, with what we've already seen, these are teams that have the capabilities of continuing onward. Oh, it's already off the kickoff. Stravd. KCG looking to make sure that that Game 3 does not repeat. Just a horrible kickoff comer. He was trying to lose that bottom left corner, and he kind of did. It just wasn't strong enough. And, well, as long as they can keep this, they'll be en route to making sure they actually do get the win after all. So obviously, it can't be in 3 games anymore, as that's actually a pinch to the back wall. Cool! Just bounced a little wide. It's KCG who are the ones not with the opportunities. It's Evolve Infinity. Up again. Cool! Double! Triple! Just off the post. And Krusty Crew Gaming, my goodness. I've got to be scared right now. I mean, when you're sitting on the goal line and you're seeing players with a full tank of boost in front of you doing that, it's hard not to feel nervous. Evolve Infinity inflicting that pier. But can they make it work? Wavy with the redirect. Cool able to get on the end of that one. Is now a chance in front. Dan facing this to the corner, but he will not get any part of it. Slash. Beat by Cool. But in comes Stravd and KCG. Once again, preventing the offense of Evolve from actually working, as that's a huge pinch! That in! Oh, it's off the crossbar! And KCG look to make it work, but this one cleared out. Cool now. His chance. Wavy. Waiting. It's bouncing. It's going. Stravd keeps it out of the net. And Krusty Crew Gaming. My goodness, just staying alive. Stravd. But yet another save. Cool. Wavy. It's an infield play. No exceptions. Karma's going to take that one. And Evolve Infinity. Even the scoreline off an infield pass, there was no doubt if that was going in or not. And KCG. They're doing quite well for themselves. As Evolve clears this one out. Stravd. Slash whiffing on this one. Wavy. And now Karma. Stravd. Up is Slash. Cool beat him, but no chance to shoot. KCG Baja Blast will keep the ball. But of course, another just awkward touch on offense. I want to see more control out of KCG. It just feels like just going for the shot as early as they can. It's not going to work for this team. They've got to make their chances. They've got to keep possession. Really search for those openings. Not just take the first one they see. That might be one, but a shot too weak from Wavy. And a good opportunity off to the wayside as KCG once again. Wavy. Off the corner. Cool is waiting on the end of this. And Krusty Crew Gaming searching to end the series here. That goal to take them ahead. And the only goal they've scored so far was that kickoff goal. They haven't had anything since. But they'll find the pass! And the goal drought will end here. Slash and Wavy connected it. I don't know if that was initially meant to be a pass or not, but Wavy saw his opportunity. And he slammed that one. No chance for Insane Dan to block that one. And KCG Baja Blast. Up by 1 goal once again. And this be the goal to take the series. Stravd dunked by Karma. Insane Dan keeping up that offense. And KCG gonna keep up that pressure, but it's Evolve. Cool. Wavy able to keep it out, and Krusty Crew Gaming continuing to just play their style. Evolve Infinity still struggling to get much going in the form of overall teamwork and communication. And KCG are there when Evolve don't want them to. Stravd now, out for Wavy, back to Stravd! Saved on the line! Dan coming in clutch! It was a give-and-go passing play, executed to perfection. And Evolve Infinity found a way to get on the end of it. Now another pass, this one, wide of the nets. Karma will look for offense, but unable to get through midfield. Cool will assist. Insane Dan, the last one back. Everybody waiting. But Evolve Infinity need to be the ones to push up. Need to be the ones that take that chance. Stravd, dunked by Cool. Now Insane Dan has the net in sight! It's off the back post. It was wide open for him. I don't know if he'll get another chance just like that one. It should be tied at 2, but instead Dan missed the opportunity. And Evolve, can they get another one like it? Karma. Cool, yet again, in the final moments, can they get an important goal? Dan over Strav, Slash gets back, but not in time! Karma, with 2 seconds on the clock, and Evolve Infinity have done it again! A late equalizer at the perfect time. And that chance of reverse sweep becoming much more realistic now. But KCG, want that last laugh. Wavy to the corner. It's gonna hit the ground. And once again, we go to overtime. And once again, if KCG can score, they'll win the series. Evolve Infinity with momentum. And they're not gonna give that up too quickly. Slash low, one-on-one, demo from behind. And Evolve Infinity just keeping the ball away. Slowing down that time, keeping the midfield. At this point, it's all about possession. Whoever has more of it almost certainly will be that next team to score. As Dan getting themselves on a good start. Infield pass, cool. With Wavy waiting on the back wall. And KCG upfield again. Slash can't put it on targets. It will only lead it to a clear from Insane Dan. Stravs, Wavy, cool to the back corner. And you know KCG's got to be feeling that pressure. They've been here before. Unable to get that win, unable to hold their lead. It could happen all over again. And with Game 5 being on the line, being a real possibility. I'm sure they're thinking a lot about the what-ifs in this series. They really can't lose here. Robs, not very far out, but not a great return touch from Insane Dan. And KCG will have a little bit to work with upfield. It's Slash who will push it through. That was resting on the goal line. Karma got on it. Strav now again. Insane Dan keeps Wavy from ending this series. Slash low for the win. Cool. The last one back. And again, KCG going for those passing options. But it's Evolve who's just looking for that net. Stravs, not very well. Cool. It's floating to net. Cool. And we have Game 5. A simple pop. But it was Wave who took far too long to get to it. And it's Cool who will not let that go unclaimed. Evolve Infinity en route to a reverse sweep. The stream has seen plenty of them in the past. Do we see Evolve create the next? 4 games straight. Now we've got one more guaranteed. And the last time we saw a reverse sweep on the stream in a best of 5, not that long ago, only 5 days ago, did we last see one. In the Bogleys and Incorrect Solo series, if you want to talk about a tournament that has a match that was streamed on this stream, then you only have to go 10 days before that. 15 days ago, we're going Ari Sports Raid and New Age Demon Hounds. We've had 34 reverse sweeps in best of 5 matches on this stream. In our entire history. Is this number 35? Evolve Infinity have fought back from 2 games down. And 2 straight overtimes to get to this point. Now only 1 game away from taking the series. They've gone to Game 5 before last weekend, taking down Cookie Crew Esports in that matchup. They look to do it again, and they're off to a great start. As a bounce in front from Cool, Dan racing forward. And it is Evolve Infinity on the scoreboard first. But Strom's looking for the answer. Karma, already in the air and Evolve Infinity, already looking for more. Cool. Strom's, Wavy, at the end of this play, and you know, for KCG, for all the things that they made me, for all the lack of ability to close out this series, they have had really good passing. You really think if they're to win this Game 5, that's what's going to matter, because passing like that from Evolve is going to break them down. They will get out of this one. Slash now, finding Wavy. That's cool on the way back. Strovs, Karma, Wavy. Looking for the outplay in the midfield, but Evolve Infinity waiting for him. They'll now be waiting for Slash. Krusty Crew Gaming. This is their chance to close out this match once and for all. Already had 2 chances. They don't get any more. This is their opportunity. But they've got to score first. Wavy. Slash. Gets over Cool. Stroved. Has a net! And KCG. What a huge moment. What a huge goal. And now it's 1 each. Stroved. Karma. Wavy already there. KCG. The blood's pumping. Or their heart is pounding. Can this be their chance? Dan. Flicked it to the sidewall. Slash still on it. And KCG looking for goal, but Cool already there. Evolve Infinity already attacking onward as Dan. And now Cool, Evolve Infinity. That one's on target. Wavy will be on the end of it. And KCG just looking to pinch this one to safety. Anywhere but that net. As this one tapped ahead. Karma, what a great first touch. Wavy doesn't have this, but he's waiting on the back wall. He's got to drop down. It's awkward, and it's Evolve Infinity who take the lead. Once again, creating chaos on the back wall. KCG didn't have enough boost to recover. And it's Cool who is advancing Evolve Infinity 1 step closer. Up by 1 with 2 minutes to go. KCG looking for the infield play. Karma on the back wall. Now another chance. Wavy, Dan already clearing this one out quickly and only goes as far as Slash, however. KCG another chance. Slash leaving it. With 3 players waiting in front of that net. Evolve Infinity will have no issue getting that one out. They may have more issues on this, though, because Strov's passed 2. Wavy's passed all 3. Up goes Slash. It's an open backfield. What will they do with it? Infield, Wavy unable to get the shot. And Evolve Infinity wasting out time at this point. As another play, that's going to see it. And we'll see itself through. Slash evening things all over again. Now at the scoreline, this close, with Evolve Infinity on the clutches of the 35th ever Versta 5 reverse sweep on this stream. The opportune moments really are there. Oh, but what a dunk! Karma! And at a huge moment too. Squashes Wavy and sends Evolve Infinity back in the lead. But an answer sure to come. Wavy 4 seconds later. And KCG not leaving. Not even from the kickoff spot. And all over over again. We're back at square one. Whose chance is it now with the lead? It's Evolve, who's just hit the pack post. We're guaranteed a 7th goal this game. Out of one of these teams. That one pinched away. Dan. Wavy, just sending this one back. Cool. Karma waiting in the corner, looking back for Cool. Dan's already calling for it. KCG Baja Blast quick to suffocate the options. And while they will be sent back, I don't think they'll mind too much. Now that they're in position. Karma. Just trying to get out the players to jump, but I don't know if KCG's doing that. Well, now they'll have to. Cool. Dan. Strav just gets there in time. And Krusty Crew Gaming. Their chance in the final seconds. We've gone to overtime in the last 2 games. Does this make number 3? KCG, hope not. Infield for Strav to the back wall. At Zevo, ending it! And it's Slash. KCG have won the series. In Game 5, at the final moment, KCG prevent the reverse sweep. Their record improves to 2-0. And for Evolve Infinity, just a slow start was really what cost them there. They needed a better beginning in those first 2 games. They couldn't get it. Well, and they have to face the consequences. A valiant effort, but when you start off that slow, it's tough to recover. Three games to 2. Krusty Crew Gaming, Baja Blast will take the one and only match tonight. What an exciting one it is. And for our first, for our start, in this Cross Progression League, I think that was a perfect beginning. While we're doing that, I see a little water break. I don't actually have my water bottle with me. 1 second, everybody. You'll get to see this. I'm gonna go get my water bottle from the refrigerator. 1 second. Alright, I'm back, everyone. Sorry about that. I accidentally dropped something. I'm sure you guys all heard that. Here we go. Here's the water break. There we go. We're gonna get an interview here as well. With KCG. Joining us here, Slash and Wavy and Strav welcome in a 3-2 series win, preventing that reverse sweep. Well, it was a very tough route to get to your second win of the season, but Slash, you were able to win it at 0 seconds, that final goal, able to end the series. How are you feeling now?
Feel great, man. It was nice hearing we were the underdog going into it.
And you mentioned as well that underdog story. I even considered you guys the underdog team coming into this matchup, and yet obviously you guys kind of hooked things to work early in those first 2 games. I mean, what was the game plan kind of like coming into this, Wavy? Because I felt like you guys coming into this just had a game plan, kind of worked with it, and it worked. It worked well.
I mean, just like in scrims and stuff, we kind of talk about like communication and knowing where each other are, and that was working really well for us in the beginning. Our passing plays were really on point. And then, I mean, kind of like in the few games, I feel like we got like a little cocky, and our positioning kind of just slacked in rotations, which threw off our communication. But then I think we like kind of like locked in game 5 and picked it up.
You guys said as well, again, you kind of locked in, got things together, pulled yourselves, upright, did mention again those next two games being very difficult. It felt like Evolve Infinity could have had your number. They were on that reverse sweep. Straubs, you guys must have been nervous going into Game 5. There was a decent break in between the Game 4 and Game 5, though. You guys were obviously talking about something. What was it that you guys were talking about in between those games? Because I'm sure on your mind, you guys knew that a reverse sweep was very much possible.
Nah,
yeah.
I don't think so.
Yeah, we were just talking about calming really and playing smart, just low 50, not overcommitting, simple stuff, man.
You guys said it's simple. You guys kept it that way. And on 0 seconds, the emotions must have been running high. Slash, just take us through that final goal, because obviously you saw the opening and you definitely took it. It was a beautiful strike.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. I don't know, it's kind of an all or nothing moment. Saw the ball up, saw the base in the net and hit it. So.
Anyway, take us through kind of what the emotions were like, during that moment for you guys.
Oh, I mean, obviously, Game 5 in the series, pretty nervous, but we got it done. So, felt pretty good.
2 straight overtime wins, a 0-second goal in Game 5 to win it. It was as well, it was a series of all that was all over the place at times. But hey, KCG Baja Blast started off well, made sure they got the job done at the end of the day. Your record improves to 2-0. Congratulations on your win over Evolve Infinity. But before you guys leave, we gotta get some shoutouts here. We gotta get some final send-off messages. So let's start with Wavy. Do you have anything you want to say? Any shoutouts? Any final messages?
Thank you, Krusty, and my teammates carried me, so feels good.
Yeah.
As now we go to Straubed. Straubed, is there anything you want to say? Any shoutouts you have?
I want to thank Slash personally. He's obviously
As well, I understand that. And Slash, to kind of round things out, is there anything you want to say? Any final messages for, I guess, the stream?
Yeah, shout out Krusty, Bako, Drew. GG's to Evolve Infinity. Fun series. Thanks for having us.
As you mentioned as well, congrats on your win here. Slash, Straubed, and Wavy. A 3-2 series win, preventing the reverse sweep. Congratulations on your win. Your, again, record improves to 2-0. Good luck the rest of the season. Hopefully we'll see you guys again very soon. Have a great night.
Thanks, man. Later.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.
Later.
And that was the KCG Baja Blast team jumping in. Wavy, Slash, and Straubed. What a match we had as well. 3-2 series victory, but for us here tonight, that will do it here. And what a win. That was impressive. As we're gonna get a raid in here. Again, thank you all so much for being a supporter, for shouting, for shouting out the stream, getting your voice known. I know Etch a Sketch has a match coming up pretty soon. When does he start his stream, guys? Because I know he has a match coming up, and I know I'd love to raid into him. If he's live right now, I could raid him. But where is he? Is he seriously not live? Alright then. Yeah, if he's not live, that's... I usually start my stream 15 minutes before. Admittedly, I do start my stream usually pretty early, so... He might just be starting it a little bit later, which is like most players. And most casters, they usually start things late. I start things early, by convention actually, which is a little weird. Yeah, if he's live, I could go right into him. He's about to go live? Perfect. I'll wait on him to go live then, that's not a big deal. Again, thank you all so much for really supporting the stream. Again, I thank you so much. And again, shout outs to Cross Progression League as well for, allowing me to stream their action. Always a pleasure to get see some fun community stuff. Even if I'm not nearly as active anymore with, college and everything, I'm still going to be here doing this, so you won't be missing out too much. By the way, if you want to see more Rocket League action, I'll be live for tomorrow and then for Saturday. I know, rare, I will be live for a lot on those 2 days. Tomorrow and Saturday, part of the RLSS ATS Champions Cup 2. Another big tournament near a $100 event, the best of Rocket League Splash Series and the best of the Ascent Tournament Series. Probably the last time we'll be running an RLSS ATS Champions Cup. May not be the last time we won the Champions Cup as a tournament, but it may be the last time we do it directly because of the tier changes in ATS, which you guys will hear a lot more about that tomorrow on stream, most likely. Again, probably the last time we'll ever have a joint RLSS ATS Champions Cup event. But again, it's going to be an exciting one. 16 teams coming into battle. We'll only have one of them win at the very end of the day, so it's going to be a fun time. You guys will definitely want to beat again. Starts tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern. You guys do not and will not want to miss it. Again, for all of you, keep yourself tuned in for tomorrow. It's going to be a good time. For us, though, thank you all so much for being supportive. We're going to go raid Etch-a-Sketch, because he's got some more action for the Crest Progression League. Thank you all so much. Have a great night. We'll see you again very soon.